Hello, welcome to Oxford Heirlooms. Today we're going to be finishing up our little Laura Day gown by setting the little sleeves into the garment. A little bit of housekeeping. In the next video we will be starting the bonnet that will go with this particular day gown, and I'm including an embroidery design for the bonnet. If you will email me at oxfordheirlooms@gmail.com and say, I would like the embroidery design for project number 5, I will send you this PDF. I'll also put a slide at the end of the video so you can pause the video and write my email down. Okay, so I'm going to start. First thing, well, let me back up a little bit. I have gone ahead and with my little spray bottle of distilled water, I have removed all my blue markings from the front of the garment, also from the back of the garment. I removed the little blue mark down at the bottom of the hem where we had done it. So basically the only blue marks I have left on this garment is where it says back on the left and right sleeves. Okay, so I'm going to turn this garment inside out in order to set the sleeves in. Okay, now as I'm looking at this armhole that's facing me right now, the back of the garment is on the left. So I'm going to look at my little sleeves, pick up the sleeve where I have the word back written on the left-hand side, bring it inside, and start pinning it, starting at the side seams of the sleeve and the side seam of the garment. Okay, just make sure your French seams are pointed towards the back, and then we'll put a silk pin in right there. Then I'm going to come up to the top, find the little blue mark. Let me pull my gathering threads out. Find the little blue mark on the top of the sleeve, match it up with the top shoulder seam, and put a pin in right there. Okay, then I'm going to come over to one side, reach in, grab 2 gathering threads, and I'm going to start to gather the sleeve and pin it along the edge of the armhole. But this will take me a minute to do, so I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I have gathered the sleeve and pinned it all along the edging of the sleeve. Now these basting threads kind of get in my way, so since everything is already gathered and pinned into place and it's going to stay put, I'm going to go ahead and cut those off. Now I have put my pink thread back into my sewing machine, set my machine to a straight stitch, and then now this pattern calls for a 1/4 inch seam followed by zigzagging the edge of the seam to finish it off. So I'm going to very carefully, with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, I'm going to sew my sleeve into my garment, taking my pins out as I come to them. This will take me a minute to do. Okay, so I have sewn a 1/4 inch seam all along the neck opening. I'm going to switch my machine to a wide zigzag, and I'm going to come back and zigzag to finish off the seam. Okay, this will take me a minute to do. Okay, I have zigzagged that seam to finish it. Now I'm going to reach to the outside of the garment, and using my seam ripper, I'm going to grab my bottom gathering thread, which is still showing, and pull it out. And then reach in on the inside and grab the bobbin thread and pull it out also. Okay, so we have set in one little sleeve. Isn't this looking super sweet? Okay, so I need to repeat this process on the other sleeve, and then we'll be finished with the day gown. Okay, it is finished, and isn't it just way off the cute meter? I think that turned out sweet. And some of the delicate details that we did really do make the garment. I think the lace coming down the front facing adds a nice touch, and the little 1/4-inch buttons are just super, super sweet. Okay, so once again, in the next video, we will be beginning to create the bonnet to coordinate with this gown. And if you want the embroidery design that I'm going to be doing, send an email to oxfordheirlooms@gmail.com, and I will send you a PDF that you can simply open up the file and print. But that's what we're doing today. Thank you.